Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So, as you can see on my screen, today we will talk about a new project. It's called Aeron, and it's not on the ICO state. So today is going to be a post ICO and little bit more about the project. So to get started, I would first look at the fundamental behind the project and what is this project is all about, and then we will go over with the white paper and the exchange listing. So currently it is trading in Ether Delta and hit BTC, and there is a rumor that it's going to be listed on Binance. So that's going to be a big one. So that being said, let's just take a look at what this project is all about. Now, as I said, they had an ICO, I think, on the month of October, or if I'm not wrong, September to October, and they were able to raise around $5 million. I think they were looking for around $10 million, but they couldn't raise that amount. They were able to raise up to $5 million. So that just completed, and as you can see on the on their site, they had an exchange listing right now, Tidex and hit BTC, and as I said, they are currently trading into these two exchanges. Binance, they are telling that it's going to be listed, and even in their Telegram channel they are talking about it's going to be listed. Now, if you look at it, you might want to ask, what is this project? I mean, the applicability of the blockchain and how it's going to be useful. So this is one of the project that is first of its kind in aviation industry. I mean, we have seen the projects in blockchain that caters the need of payment system, that caters the needs of music industry, that caters the needs of the video platform, that caters the needs of social aspect of it, right? So this is the first project on blockchain that caters the need of aviation industry, and that's kind of, to me, is fascinating, because aviation industry, there are a lot of aspect of it that we might not know, that we often don't know and don't try to know about it, but it looks like it's it's lot of stuff that happens on the background, lot of architecture and the data, that the way it's being often manipulated, it's beyond of our control. So given they are implementing this solution on blockchain, makes things more transparent, because you cannot literally change any data on which is there on the blockchain. So let's see what they are trying to resolve, right? So on on their page they have mentioned the problem as of today, what happened. So as you can see, there are over 100,000 flights that that makes worldwide daily, and serving 2 million people, and there are accident happens, and that close to 3,000, over 3,300 people per year, and that's a quite of a number, and they had a statistics, and I'm sure that is a quite a credible statistics, and that says that 57 percentage of time it's a human error. It's a human error, because of which those accidents, because of which those lives that we lose, right? And they have also mentioned the key issues. The key issues is like how they make the log, right? The fuel, and the pilot, the passengers, the maintenance of the cargoes, the maintenance of the, yeah, the flights. It's all oftentimes done manually, but with this blockchain comes into picture, it will all go away, and they will have a better accessibility of all the various chain of entire aviation industry, right? So they have mentioned all the current key problem that we often face, and they are trying to introduce a new solution that's going to be implemented on a blockchain that can cater in different phases of aviation industry. So you can just look back and check it out. So they are planning to implement multiple apps. One app for the, I mean, of course, in the mobile that the pilot can go log in. We will soon we will look into the white paper and go in detail about it. And then there is a aviation company who has their own app, and there is this Aeron trips, the web portal for any of the passengers, right? So they have this multiple application that will be running on top of a blockchain, and they are using the Ethereum blockchain. So it's a ERC2020 token, I mean ERC20 token, and they have kind of explain how each individual steps is going to work, which application they are going to use, how they're gonna make the log of maintenance, the log of passengers, and the data and maintenance of the aircraft, how they operate. Everything will be make logged into the blockchain and transparent. And as because it is on the blockchain, it's not easy to manipulate, you know. So if there is a maintenance happen on a aircraft and or not having any maintenance, everything will be open and we can easily see that. And as because you cannot literally make any manipulation on a blockchain based system, it will be much more transparent for everybody. And they have a roadmap, and the projects, as you can see, the project started back in 2016, and they had just their token generation event, which is ICO, back in 2017 September. Yeah, as I said, September. And they have their roadmap, which is pretty quite I mean detailed. And they had their team size. I think the team size is also significant. So that's that. And yeah, let's go over to their white paper. This is the site. Yeah. So this is the white paper for them, and I wanted to come back to the section. Yeah, so they predict in next 20 years the number of flight will increase almost double in size. So you can see, because the mode of transport will be more frequent, and how many people will fly in a particular day. So there will be a pretty much need of having in every entity on aviation industry be transparent, meaningful, and everything gets logged properly in an efficient way. That's the whole point of they having this idea implementing on a blockchain. Yeah, so just read the white paper. It's quite clear. And yeah, so as I said, they will have three apps. So one app is going to be for the pilot. So when the pilot gets I mean, they search a flight, they enter the date from to and fro while they are flying. They have their all the details like a logging steps when they are flying, what time they are flying, so that the tracking mechanism, so we can get to know that when the pilot is boarding in which flight and everything. It's all will be tracked in the pilot applications. So on the other hand, there will be a company application where they can just log in and have all the details in terms of like technical details of the aircraft, the maintenance, and the AC, and the booking, everything. I mean, everything they can track from their app. And there will be another app which is a passenger app. They call it as ARN trips. So I mean, you can look at it. It is already there. I haven't tried it out whether it is working or not. I could see there are some flight listed over here, and I'm not sure whether it is tracking in the blockchain yet. But yeah, so that's there. So that's for the passengers. And then they also have interesting thing that listed. Yes, so the token that you hold, right, the token of them, which they are launching on the blockchain on Ethereum protocol. So that with that token you can pay for the flights, which is AM and FBO service, right, with the cryptocurrency. So you can use this cryptocurrency pretty much to buy flights, I mean the ticket of flights and you can use on the flights. So that has the use case within, within the flight. And yeah, so here is the stuff. So as you can see on a traditional, as of today, what happens, the system that pretty much used in that system, the reliability, the convenience, the transparency, and the validation, right? So how if there is a maintenance happen on a aircraft, how good is that? We have no way to know that. The system can be rigged. I mean, it it can be manipulated but if they move the data into the blockchain, it cannot be manipulated. You cannot just manipulate the data on a blockchain. It's not that. That's why it's called as a immutable ledger, right? So you cannot do that. And then logging of mechanism and the logging of application, the data, everything will be secured and placed in a in their system. And yeah, so as I was telling, it's a ERC20 token on a Ethereum blockchain. They have a total token supply of 100 million, out of which I think they were selling some 60% of the token for the token sale, and 40% of the token they were keeping for their own purpose with a certain vested period. And this is the projection for pilot airline and the flight school club and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, 60 million tokens is going to be for public sale, and the token price was 50 cents a token, which is ARN token. And yeah, so that's about it. So it's, as I said, it's about the aviation industry. Now currently it is being traded on two exchanges. uh, Let me hop on to CoinMarketCap. So I have it open. Currently it is being, let me refresh that. Yeah, so currently it is almost 24 percentage. 24 percentage high. I was monitoring since when it was 32. So current market cap is almost close to the market cap they raised at 50 cents, and the total supply is 11 million. So as you can see, they couldn't sell entire tokens. So they were supposed to sell 60 million tokens, so they couldn't raise all the money. They raised only a certain amount of money, and the market cap is pretty low. 5 million for kind of a project which is first of its kind in a blockchain use case is pretty good. And the coin circulation is also very less. Market cap is 11. Market cap is currently 5 millions, and we have currently being traded, as you can see, HIT BTC and Ether Delta, and it is supposed to, as per their site, yeah, it is supposed to go to Binance. So you guys can see, if it hit Binance, then you guys gonna get a jackpot. And it's pretty low cap. Again, I'm not asking you to guys buy. I'm not asking you guys to, of course, do your own homework. I'm not here to give you any financial advising. I'm not, of course, your financial advisor. Do your own homework. And if you guys like this kind of a project, you can, of course, keep an eye on this project. But I thought it's something that I personally like that, because it's something real use case of blockchain. If they get into some kind of a partnership with certain airlines or certain company, this is going to get to a certain places. So yeah, that being said, if you guys like this video, give a like, and if you guys like my content, subscribe my channel, do put a comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. So till then, peace out.